Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whenever and wherever you are. And welcome back to the beta plan. For people who are very observant. Yes, my son won his war, and from Russia he stole this piece of land. Belgorod. Luckily, despite this being the normal capital, I believe, for this duchy, he has decided to stay and keep his capital in Persian, which means he will stay tribal. If he does that, well, let me put it better. If he would move his capital to Belgorod, we would have a different type of government, and we would get a -30 penalty. Seeing also he would become the king of Wallachia, that would be a little bit unfortunate. But our Black Sea aspirations have been completed by our son, and this area is now completely under our control. Also, yes, we finished our little rebellion. It was a little rebellion after all. We are doing quite well in this war. We have quite some battles won and lost, because mainly my vassals have been fighting all over the place. But we have been controlling this piece of land for quite a while now, and we have resummoned our troops because we were suffering attrition here, and this time before the attrition hit, I disbanded my units and recalled them. The one thing that CK2 does not entirely do. History appropriate, but it's such a good game, we can forgive it that. Having said all this, it's time to win this war. Let's do this! I am actually sending men in here. This might be actually unwise now that I see it, because they actually are also getting reinforcements here. Perhaps I'm being a little bit of chicken. Let's see what we can have as Chancellor. Ah, that looks like a pretty good Chancellor. You do not need to be in war, my friend. Do we have any vassal that dislikes us? Well, the High Priestess is only 80, but oof, man, I'm just awesome. Not that I already didn't know that, of course, but of course, hey, I mean, duh. But yeah, except for this man, no vassal that has landed. And that is not a High Priestess. Has an opinion of 100 of me. I like it. Oh, we're gonna lose that battle. The first daughter of the Kingdom of Rus. Do you also have a claim to it, darling? Yes, you do, actually. Oh, I want to try something out. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention to people, I lost my stress trait. I did gain ill, so yeah. One doesn't have the other. Can I need to try this. I'm gonna set your concubine aside. I know this is really, really bad. This is my granddaughter. Is this possible? No, the game does not allow this, because I know you can actually seduce your family members, but concubining your own granddaughter you can't. Which, by the way, might just be for the best of it. Apart from all the moral things, I mean, come on, that's gonna get trouble with the inbreeding. You actually have a claim, so probably if I take you, you are worth... Nope, you're not prestige worth. You are not? Are you prestige worth if I concubine you? No, you're not. Well, why am I holding you for then? Well, let's see. Take concubine. Which one would actually be decent? You are wroth and ambitious. I have the feeling if I concubine you, you're going to kill me in my sleep, but... it's tempting. It's really tempting. This used to be my concubine, but she's... Oh, she has a claim, and I know she's one of the duchess, but apparently not, no prestige for that one either. Okay, I'm deliberating way too long. Just concubine her. -14. Oh, that's pretty decent. Okay. Oh, yeah, we could not ransom a darn thing, right? Yeah, I think I already took care of all of that. What I didn't take care of, however, is who is going to educate her. And I'd rather have someone in court do that for me, so that she might become Slavic. And if she becomes Slavic, and perhaps even Ilmian, she might just come to court randomly. And this girl is quick, so this is really good for a concubine. I thought one of you were able to be sold for a few little bucks, but apparently no. Oh well. No big problem. You're going upwards. We will follow. And I am even gone on my fever. I have almost a suspicious feeling, and I'm going to jinx it right now as I say this, that this man might actually live quite long. Quite long indeed. And that's of course relative for the Middle Ages, but I have seen a record of a character growing over 100, but that was a character that was made in using the character creation, so that is not entirely fair, because I have the feeling also in general that when you start with a line, penalties are there already simply for them being historical figures, but that is just a feeling and probably complete nonsense if you look at the coding. But it was a created person, so I'm not sure entirely what they had all as traits, like strong and stuff. But yeah, I gained strong over time. I unfortunately still don't have a new hunting dog, which means I still don't have the full health bonus. I wonder, by the way, who is occupying all this? The chiefdom of Crimea. Crimea is subjugating. Nice. Why did you cross a river? I'm not sure if we are going to be in time there to help you. Yes, we are. That is unlucky. That was not a smart move, though. You know what? This war's won. Go home, troops. We don't need this. 94%. Why would we pay for soldiers that we don't need? Our vassals are swarming like little mosquitoes already all over the map. They won't be able to defeat us, or better to say, defeat Russia as a whole. Oh yeah, this is because this is a Volga Bulgaria. I was also for a moment wondering why Perm didn't get this, but this is Volga Bulgaria. That supposedly owns that land. Oh! No. We are tempered ourselves, so we don't want a piggy as a... in our family, even if you are a bastard. Even if you are a bastard. And I mean that in the lineage, not in personality. He could be a fine boy. Heck, don't they say that people with good size amount of girth are also quite happy? And from the people that I know, indeed, one of the more jolly friends that I have has quite a bit of girth, so... there might be some veracity to that tale. Well, 100%, thank you very much. We'll take that. And we'll put a man up in here that is good enough to rule. We'll pick you. We'll grant you the landed title of Kazan, and then we have actually, I think, the duchy also. Yes, we make the duchy. Shall we do this? Gives us de jure claims, which means that no, because there are allied command would still jump in. By the way, we have 100 piety. We could finish our Black Sea aspirations by attacking Crimea. And we did want all of the Tataria among us. It's one of our goals, yes? I say we do this. You are fighting... oh, you have 2,000 men. Well, it's a little bit tougher than normally, but your lands have more than enough supply limit for me to just do this. No problem. I'm calling in all my vassals again. We are attacking Crimea. As you are distracted with subjugating Cumania, we will step in to your backlands. In the back door that you have let open for us. I might need to change this message setting that we don't constantly get a nice ting-a-ling, ting-a-ling, because I might just go cuckoo because of the ting-a-ling. Ah, Russian as well. Yes, Russian is slowly spreading. Alright. Alright. And with this war... Because also an interesting thing to notice here, for instance. Let me pause and show you this proper. This is the Kingdom of Taurica. The Kingdom of Taurica holds 2 duchies only. But Crimea has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 counties. And this duchy, Jerusalem, only 4. So we could create the title Kingdom of Crimea if we hold all these lands. Oh, bugger and piss. That might actually now cause, of course, for a son to want that kingdom. Ugh. I may have made boo-boo. We'll have to see. Ah, Voldar is always reliable. That was the last piece of culture in my territory that was not Ilmian. Or not Hungarian, because Russian. Because those lands are the ones that I wanted. Oh, wait a second. Oh no, these are my lands. There are still Hungarians within my territory. I want those lands gone, but because Hungarians doesn't automatically flip to Russian. So it would be good to get rid of them as well. Interesting. Azov stands against us again. I have just completely beaten your ass, and then you go like, yeah, no, that big Russian empire, we're gonna fight it again, boys. Yeah, that's not a very smart decision, I can tell you. We can invest in some technology. We'll do that a little later. Seeing my game tends to lag a bit when I do that. Ooh. My daughter died probably after giving birth to this child because she caught pneumonia. No, she just got pneumonia at random. Just my luck. I'm outliving quite a few of my children. 1, 2, 3 are already dead. And her husband, no, another one. One of my daughters came back because her husband had died. Don't know which one that is now. Is that this one then? Yes, that's this one. He died thanks to the rebellion up in the north. But he was old Slavic, so we don't really care. Not really. Actually, we think that's pretty okay. But we're not gonna say that out loud. Oh, old Slavic revolt. Thank you very much. We don't mind at all. We don't mind. Because this gives us an opportunity to get a little bit more of the piety. And that would allow us for more holy wars. Because I'm not sure now that I've called on my vassals if they will participate. No, that's the wrong word. Would share in the glory and in the piety gain of this war. I'm not entirely sure how that works. That is something we should check out at the end of this war. Mental note. Make sure to check how much piety we gain actually. Oh. There's a girl that we can ransom. I mean, we have enough concubinable children. There's at a certain point you gotta know your limit. And my heir has got another daughter. Well, if he takes a concubine and he gets just one son, the lands at least will not be divided very much. Oh, 10,000 men versus you. Oh, hold on. We are not gonna let my heir or me lead this army. We're going to neither people that have like no skill at all. You are probably gonna get away, otherwise you did not make that move. Indeedy. Liberal graffiti, and this one's a burner, baby. You didn't diddly doodly did that, but we are attacking nonetheless. You will not escape our righteous wrath. Old Slavic is dead. There is but one Slavic, and that one is of the book. The Holy Book of Perun. Yeah, you're getting your ass kicked, buddy. You're getting your ass severely kicked. Apparently that guy probably has some organization because he arrived before the rest of the army, while I certainly already had indicated the army should move there. Doesn't matter, he is nearly dead. Good music. See that we now, by the way, we have now 10,000 troops fighting this rebellion. And before I changed back to medium tribal organization, we could not summon that amount of men. Yes, of course, we now have 9,000 our own. But all these vassals, they gave us only 1,000 men together. And see how many little dots are on the map. 3,000 over here, 1,000 over there, 1,000 over there. Going to medium tribal organization actually gives you more man when you are in tribal. You only want to go higher because you want to go and become a tribal, a feudal community. I gain all the piety despite them fighting with us, at least when it comes to the rebellion. That's very good. So we're gonna execute you. How dare you? And we gained a lot of prestige from that and a lot of piety. Actually, I'm going to put down my man again because I'm gonna let my mosquitoes swarm him. Mosquitoes, move in and bite. Snap, snap. There you go. Don't abandon this siege. Please don't. The battle is won. Well, at least Russ is doing it properly. At least I can rely on my 4-year-old son. Oh, that is so silly. But yes, my 4-year-old son knows at least how to do warfare. No, I just praised you and then you're going away. You numbnuts. Oh, well, I totally jinxed that. That was obvious. Totally my fault. Oh, Paradox. When are you going to see that in? That is not a good system. Now they're gonna walk all the way back. And while my men are sieging, I'm going on a hunt, you know, for the elusive white bear that is on the shield of Russ. Because we have eagles. Or I think these are supposed to be eagles. Ah, I could gain another fellow hunter. Yes, why not? Why not? We have gained this man. A hunter who is brave. Stay here and siege. All of you. Why are you moving? Are you just exercising in doing a march? Going from point A to point B? If I have an army there, they're running around like chickens without heads. Or perhaps like mosquitoes, just trying to find their next bite. Trying to drain some blood. Speaking of blood, if you like me acting out a little weird like this, you should probably watch my role-playing series a little more, because that's where I act out a little weirder more often than I do in CK2. Currently doing Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines Anti-Tribu mod. And if not, if you don't like those type of things and just are here to watch some CK2, hey, by all means, just stay here for the CK2. We have 100%. Goodbye. No more subjugation of Cumania. And we do own all of Crimea. Did that now change my son to get a kingdom? Yes, he gets Wallachia now. Come on. Okay, we need money in order to try and create that kingdom so that the son that actually lives in Wallachia gets Wallachia. Because that is just awfully stupid if this son gets that. That just annoys me. Please, please, please change this. Paradox. Change this. changed so that people get their proper lands. Or if they are within a certain kingdom, that if they get that kingdom, even if it's slightly out of line with how their ages are and what they should get, trust me, Genghis Khan's firstborn didn't also get all the lands. It doesn't work always like that. This is it's so annoying. It's so annoying. Lower Dnieper, given away. Well, you are 61 stressed, and yeah, that's not gonna work. You have no. Didn't I already give you something? I'm always quite skeptical, just when I see somebody. Apparently I didn't. Probably didn't trust his martial score. Well, we'll give him something. And we'll also give them somebody with a bit of intrigue. Just for the heck of it. Lowered on. We are still under our vassal limit, that is fine, so we're not going to create a duchy. I say I'm going to try and find some plots. See if I could ransom a few people like this guy who's trying to plot. He doesn't have a lot of money though, that's annoying. I'm going to see if I can generate some money. Try and give this kingdom of Wallachia away. Trying to see if I can make the inheritance again a bit logical. Because this son really... Oh, now he's heir to the kingdom of Taurica. I'm getting a headache. I may actually just give Kingdom of Taurica to this young man. Because then he will gain all of these lands here. And that would make him actually a kingdom worthy of note. That might actually not be a bad idea. I like that idea. I will consider that. And in the meantime, at least for the next episode, I will make sure that my prison is a little bit empty. And that I will take care of some plots. And hopefully somewhere find someone that I can capture perhaps because he's old Slavic and ransom him for lots of cash. Because I really want to make sure that my sons get a little bit normal inheritance. I don't care that it's all been divided. That's fine. That is being tribal is about. But it's gotta be a little bit, you know, clean. Let's use that word. Regardless of all that, I thank you for watching. This was the Beta Plan.